Welcome to a quantum tutorial on creating a project. Well, firstly we need to begin with loading the quantum demonstration software. We can do that by left-hand mouse click on the desktop icon. That loads the software. Now normally we would, if I close this project, we would go to File menu and create project. Now given this is a demonstration project, it doesn't allow us to create a new project or an external project. There is a project that is predefined in this demonstration software. So we'll go back to Open Project. But what we will do is we will create our own new group, and we can do that by right hand mouse clicking in this project view window or scenario tree. Right hand mouse click, left hand mouse click, new group, and let's give it a name called Demo Project. Demo Project. Enter. Now that's just the name of a group. There is no scenarios inside this particular group, so we need to create a scenario. Now we can do that by right hand mouse click, new scenario. Now as I said, because this is a demonstration project, this will automatically default to a predetermined DTM. So select DTM is the example DTM. We will give it a new scenario name, and let's, for consistency, let's call it Demo _01. We have the options of either selecting a road route or route or a rail. Let's leave it as road. Select the OK button. And what that does is that creates our 4 data files. So we have our example DTM that relates to the digital terrain model for this particular scenario, our geometry data file, Demo _01, our costs data file, Demo _01, and our objects data file, Demo _01. And you can see that all these folders or data files, are color coded, and that means that they have not been submitted for processing, so they are editable data files. Whereas if I expand the example M group, these folders have all been grayed out, which we discussed in a previous tutorial, that they are submitted scenarios, so they cannot be edited. And if I expand Standard Road 01, you'll see again those data files are grayed out compared to these new data files for our Demo _01 project. Now what we need to do is we need to load the newly created scenario, and to do that we right hand mouse click on our scenario name called Demo _01, and with our left hand mouse we click Load Scenario, and that loads a new scenario. Now other than our endpoints, our start and our finish, which by default appear on our plan view, there is no other data other than the digital terrain model. Now we can move those endpoints to new locations, and to do that, first of all we need to unlock our feature. This lock controls the feature, so when the lock is as it appears, I can't select and drag that start point. So I need to unlock it first, move my pointer over the top of the start point, and I can then drag and drop anywhere on my DTM. So if I put it in this location, this green end is the direction of our bearing, and if you look at our feature properties dialog box on the left hand side, you will see that that's constantly updating the bearing and that grade at that point. So if I leave it as such, That's our direction of our bearing. I can do the same thing. I can actually, the finish point, I can either select it using my left hand mouse click and then just move it along by holding my left hand mouse button down, or I can select finish point, and then in the properties dialog box I can actually type in the new coordinates. So let's say I would like to put it at that particular point there on the intersection of my grid. So that would be location 476000, and the Y coordinate is 5952,000, 5952,000. Enter. It's moved the X and Y coordinates of my finish point to that defined location. By default, it picks up the natural elevation at that particular point. In this case, it's 206.115 meters. The bearing is at 90 degrees. The bearing's taken from 0 north all the way to 360. So east 90, south 180, 270 west. But I can also rotate it or type in a bearing. So 120 degrees. Enter. I can also put in a finishing grade, and we can put in 0%. Once we have done that, we need to save our scenario. So select save, and that scenario has been saved. Thank you very much. My name is Bill Lazarus, and I look forward to our next tutorial.